Hey guys, today we're going to look at how to create and write a resume. This is just going to be practice. Understand that most of you aren't ready to create a professional resume to send out to the working world yet, but we're going to practice. You're going to use this to dig in and see exactly maybe what you need to work on, set some future goals, what jobs require you to go to college, require a 4-year degree, 2-year degree, maybe just some prior work experience. So we're going to dig into that a little bit, let you kind of see how things go. But for this video, I just wanted to show you how to go in and to create a resume from a template. And so Google Docs is probably going to be the best for that and for our situation. So just real quick, show you how to get to Google Docs and then how to get to the template in case some of you haven't ever used it before. You'll log in, you'll go to your web browser, whatever you want to use, like Microsoft or Chrome there, Google Chrome. When you come up, if you're doing this at home, it's not going to come up to your home screen like Lincoln County Schools home screen. So you'll need to search or type in lcnc.org, and that'll bring you to Lincoln County's home screen. Once you're on the home screen, you'll scroll down just a little bit until you see these people down here. See them right there? That's your Rapid Identity tab. It brings up all kinds of your tools and things used. Now you'll have to log in using your student ID number, the 119 most of the time. That's what most of them start with, that number, and then your password to get in. Once you're in here, this gives you all kinds of links to like your email. Mine has a few more tabs on it than maybe yours does, but you have your email here. You have your Google Classroom here, which we won't be using. There's your Google Drive. Up here's your Canvas, and that'll get you into the Canvas course, which you should already know how to get there since you're watching this video. But Google Docs is no longer housed in Rapid Identity. It's housed in ClassLink. They're moving a lot of the stuff over to ClassLink. So if you'll click on the ClassLink tab here, it's got the apple on it. It's going to take you into your ClassLink page. Now, again, you'll have to log in again using your user ID number. But then once you're in here, it again brings up some more options for some other things. Canvas is in here again. There's your Google Drive again. Google Sheets if you need that. Over here's Google Docs. That's the one we're looking for. So we're going to click on Google Docs because we're going to create the resume. That pulls up. Then once that pulls up, you have right up here a template gallery. So you're going to click on template gallery. And then you may have to scroll down through. When I clicked on it, as soon as the first thing comes up is resumes right here. And it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different templates for you to use and for you to work on with your resume. So just pick the one that works best for you. Doesn't matter to me which one of these you choose. Pick one, and then this is just going to help you fill out your resume. So I just chose one here. And then it gives you some ideas on what to put in. First thing, of course, is your name, nice and big. Under here, you could maybe put a little description. I've linked a video. You're going to watch it. It's going to tell you how to go through and fill these out. You're going to look at that. But you'll just go through here. You'll highlight this, and you'll type in the company name. That will be made up. I understand that you haven't worked at a job yet. Remember, this is 10 years from now, or you're going to pretend that you're applying for a job 10, 15 years from now, and that you've worked at these different places. You've went to school, you've got degrees, that type of stuff. So have fun with this. Go through. You're gonna make stuff up, make yourself look good. But hopefully in 10 years or so, your real resume will look like the one you've created, or at least just gives you an idea of the kind of jobs and things that you're going to hopefully pursue, and then what you're going to need to be able to do to get those jobs. So down here in education, you'll put your school name and your degree. Most of the time you list your latest degree. So if you went to college and graduated college, you would put the school name there, what degree you earned, that type of thing. And then your last degree that you would have earned, or your, I guess, first degree that you would have earned would have been your high school diploma. And so you put Wesleyan High School down there, or unless you're planning on graduating from someone else. you would put that school name there and then the month and the date that you graduated. So probably June, and then you have to figure out which year you're supposed to graduate. If you're on the 4-year plan or 5-year plan, see how long it's going to take you to graduate. Hopefully most of you are on the 4-year plan. Skills, again, understand you're not going to have a lot of skills, but if you're going to be some type of supervisor or something like that, you better put like people skills in there. If you're going to be over people and managing them, you better have some pretty good people skills. Awards, those may be kind of hard to make up. So, you can get creative with that if you want to. Some of them have different things in there other than awards. You can change that title and have a different heading there and put different stuff in there if you want to. These are not set in stone. As far as your address and telephone number, you can make something up. You don't have to put your real one in there. I'm not going to send these. You're not actually sending these out to anybody. This is just for practice. So like I said, go through, have fun with this. We're going to work on it for a couple days, so don't get stressed out that you don't get it done all in the 1-day time frame. There's a couple other things to go along with it, so just work through your Canvas stuff, and then when you come in on your day, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, if you have questions or need help linking the file, I can help you do all that on the day you come in. And if, of course, like any other time, if you have questions, you can email me or call the school. Wednesdays would probably work best for that. I'll have classes the other days, or you can wait till your day that you'll come into school and we'll talk about it then. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. Have a great day.